Okay, we're doing a test run. Today's December the 26th. We're doing a test run, trying to get our stuff together for the podcast. I'm trying to put together, I think I'm going to have to get a mixer board, a little small mixer board. I know I need another microphone due to the fact that if I want to have a guest on, I need another mic. My wife was kind enough to get me this microphone a couple months ago. I should have put it together and started then. Procrastination will have you behind the 8 ball and finishing last every time. Same thing we tell athletes, don't procrastinate. Then we turn around and procrastinate as well. I said I'm going to get this podcast going. I'm going to have different topics on here. We're going to be speaking about different things. Football related, not all football related. It's going to be just an open podcast about athletics. Everything with athletics. But then we're going to go off topic sometimes and talk about things that are not athletic. As you can hear, those are my boys coming back in. But we're going to speak on just things with athletics, the state of athletics, state of youth football, middle school, high school, the state of athletics, period, in all sports. We're going to be dealing with parenting, dealing with parents. I know firsthand how that goes. Dealing with the parents. On the good and bad level, dealing with parents. Also dealing with the new kids nowadays, the sensitivity of kids. Trying to get kids prepared to play on the next level. How long that's taking kids. Kids are showing up to middle school, not ever playing football. Parents expecting them to be that next guy. Speaking on coaches, high school coaches, systems they're running. It's easy said and done. I'm a middle school head coach, youth coach. I understand that. It's easy said and done. I'm a defensive coordinator, D-line defensive coordinator at my middle school, but just talking about the state of offenses. Me in particular, I don't mind spreading and running the ball. I think we should run the ball. Like my son, 11U team, we wanted to throw the ball, and we threw ourselves out of a state championship. The only thing we had to do was line up and be physical. I don't think coaches appreciate the kids being physical, the physicality that comes along with football. You can't line up and do drop. You can't line the kids up and do pass pro all day and then expect your kids to be aggressive. I think aggressive is firing off the ball, mano to mano on the man, double teaming, getting to linebackers, putting your hand on the guy, driving him down the field and running it down his throat. I think that's how you lead to an aggressive style of play, and it leads to an aggressive player when it comes to football. It's my opinion. I think you can't expect too much aggressive out of an offense that just passes the ball all the time. Got to put your hand in the dirt and blow people off the ball. One thing I do hate, I see, college is different and pros is different, but I hate these sideline to sideline passes. Getting these bunch formations and throw the ball on these go routes, these comeback routes or whatever. You just throwing the ball to the sidelines. This is a test run. Also, don't forget this is a test run. But all this sideline throwing the ball, sideline getting 2 or 3 yards. I hate it, catching it and throwing it to the sideline. Me personally, I don't like that. I can't stand that. Let's get better play options. Now I got some offensive coaches that I know that would disagree with me on that, but let's get a little vertical down the field and the spread. I don't mind running spread. You learn spread, but spread is not all deep go routes. Spread is like a dink and dunk offense. You get what you can get, move the ball down the field. It's not all vertical routes, not all deep balls. It's the 5 to 7 routes up the field, and you just dinking and dunking, and you getting the ball up the field. That's that's on offense, but offense is a little bit more complicated. But this is a test run to get ready for the season. I'm gonna start. I'm gonna bring kids on. I'm gonna bring youth, middle school, high school kids. Talk to them. I'm gonna get everybody opinion. Get some high school coaches on here. Maybe I know a lot of college coaches. I can get some college coaches, but just talk about the state of high school football. How we're gonna have to redo the camps. I know a person. I got some in mind for my camp because a lot of these coaches, they're not really taking high school kids like that. Most you got to really be like a 4 to 5 star recruit to get a D1 offer now. You know, they're not really risking it on high school kids, and I get it. Contracts are short, 3 years, 3 to 4 years, maybe really 3 years. You got to win now. You get some JUCO or some transfer kids, grown men who's already physically been in the weight room, understand the program, come in and help you keep your job. I get it. But the camp scene is going to have to change because I'm in the business of selling hope, getting kids there, giving them an opportunity to present themselves in front of the coaches, showcase their talent, get on the recruiting board. That was the old school way of doing it, getting on the recruiting board, come to camp, showcase your talent, and introduce to a coach of coaches, get on the recruiting board maybe, or get invited to a camp, their camp on their campus. Once you get invited down, you take advantage of that opportunity and showcase your talents even more in front of the head coach, then move to the recruiting board. But now that has damn near changed, man. You know, you got kids transferred and from the bottom up to the top down. It's just it's like employment now. They just get new jobs, moving on and get another job somewhere else where they can fit in. High school kids getting left off. So I have some things I'm going to put in place in my camp. I got to keep up with what's going on, and we're getting ready to put out this middle school camp. That's going to be the biggest thing in Charlotte. These middle school camps, you know, trying to get these coaches to start working out their kids. I know some middle schools are, but hey, if you don't, that's on you. You'll fall behind, but we're going to get this middle school level. We're going to pick that up, man. Get these kids really working out over the summer, getting them prepared for middle school. And some kids are still playing youth football. They're doing both. And I don't hate on that. You know, I know some kids still want the dream of, you know, winning a national championship. Who am I to hate? My son is 12. He still wants to go back to Florida. He made it when he was like 7U. He made it. That taste still in his mouth. Who am I to say, hey, we're going to end the dream now. You can't do it. One of my quarterbacks, his 8th grade year, Anshan Camp Bubba, he went down to Florida his last year middle school, and they won it all. So I'm not a coach to say, hey, don't play both youth, middle school and youth. I'm cool with it. You know, just got to work out your practice on your youth. I don't want you getting this work in middle school, then you turn around and go on your youth practices and getting double the bang, you know, with all this contact. You know, we can get that worked out with some of the youth coaches. That'd be pretty cool. But that's an easy fix. But I'm not hating on kids' dreams that want to go to Florida, you know, and make that run for that national title. I'm not going to hate on that. Then we can get to another topic on that, making run the national titles. I think we have the talent in Charlotte, but getting all the kids on the right team. And that problem is, who wants to head coach it, and they want to bring in that coach and that coach. Some of the coaches, man, they need to sit their ass down. You've had your time, man. And not to say not good coaches, but everywhere you go, you it's been a problem. So you don't need to be on the staff, you know, especially this 12 you run in Charlotte next year. I think it's going to end up being 2 teams out of Charlotte. The Royal Hornets went down there and did a good job. I'm not talking about them. I'm talking about the rest of the talent in Charlotte. We need to make one team. I'm trying to get together with some guys and make one 12U team, one powerhouse, and make that run. I'm even thinking about taking some of my middle school kids and putting them on a Pop Warner team, signing my whole middle school team up for Pop Warner. That way I can get the 7th graders more work and my 8th graders more work, and possibly add some 6th graders onto the team. But we're trying to get my 6th graders to sign up and play for PAL. It's right down the street from Sayresville Middle, less than a mile away. I need those kids playing for PAL, getting experience, and then maybe taking my 7th, 8th graders and putting them on a youth team myself. I thought about that. Kids need work. You think the whole middle school season, get them a lot of work. It does. We do put a lot of time in every day. I go 5 days. I go 5 days a week. On game week, we'll go 5, but we need to work, man. We're trying to catch up. Well, I'm only getting 2.5 weeks to get the team ready for the season. So I need every day that counts. And then you got youth coaches hating on middle school coaches. Man, some of you coaches couldn't get in middle school world and get a win. Youth teams are built. Those are put together built teams. Like a kind of like an all-star team. Middle school is what shows up, what you get. Can you coach what shows up? Can you take that talent, whatever the numbers, can you take that talent, put it together and win? That's when you really going to see your coaching, your philosophy. Can you put together good practice, put together a good game plan? Can you really coach up your kids, as they say, and put that together and coach up your kids and get them in position to be winners? And some of y'all going to fail. Hell, I reached out to a lot of y'all about coming to join the staff. Some of y'all want to join the middle school staff. A lot of people talk shit now, but when it comes to joining the staff and getting it done, because I tell people, go get you a middle school. They're looking for coaches, go get you a middle school, and then you really can see what's going on between youth and middle school. It's a difference. Every level gets faster. Middle school is faster than youth. It is. People don't want to believe that because little Johnny out there balling on Saturday, that don't mean he can ball on Wednesdays. Some parents see the difference. Hell, some of my players have told me Wednesdays is a faster, more physical game. That's the truth. Some people don't like to hear the truth, but you with your youth, you with your kids all summer. You've been with them since they've been 7. You've been with them all summer. Middle school coaches get them for like 2.5 weeks, and we got a game. They hating on the middle school. Their teachers know they're not. The middle schools got smart. They're bringing in outside coaches to help build up programs. Some middle schools want to win. They have, legacy and tradition. They want to keep winning. They're bringing in good outside coaches to help get these schools back on top. A lot of teams say, oh, my U12, you a dominator, a middle school team. Yo, 12U team will get their fucking ass dropped by one of these top tier middle school teams. Get blown off the ball. You'll see that size difference. It's the difference between the 7th grade and the 8th grade in size. I see it every year. Kids who was, pretty, all right, getting some playing time in the 7th grade. Then they show back up 8th grade. It's a whole nother person. Bigger, faster, stronger, more confident. You got a few 7th graders getting it done. You have some that play both ways. But when they come back that 8th grade year, they look different than they did that 7th grade year. It's a difference. Parents who really understand, they can tell you it's different between the 7th grade and the 8th grade in size. And then we're going to talk about parenting, expectations of parents. Parents be showing out. Some coaches be showing out, man. Too much weed smoking on the youth level before the games. Parents even middle school parents putting up the car is loud as hell. You can't cover that up with cologne or the window don't work. You have to take a shower and change clothes. That loud is loud for a reason. Seeing coaches, you do what you do in the privacy, man, but smoking at the field, man, then you go talk to parents like they can't smell it. Some people are not into the drug thing. Some people don't want their kids around that. That's your standards we're talking about. Your morals, your standards, what you stand on. Some what you do in private, that's in private, but at the field blazing up, and some coaches don't care, some parents don't care. Hell, they just gonna blaze up. That's another topic. Well-run organizations, that's another topic from top to bottom. I had the privilege of playing for coaching in some, and you playing for some back in the day, pal. And just observing this year, it's the reason why certain organizations win, because they're well ran from the top to the bottom. It's well ran, man. You wonder why they're getting the players. They get a fine run machine, man. They got it in order. They got things set up in place where it's going to run well. And I think a lot of people need to redo their organizations, and it's time for some people to go in the org, parents to go, coaches need to go, clean it up, man. These organizations can go a long time. It depends on how you building them. But that's the topic we're going to talk about. Then girls sports, we're going to get into everything, man. We're covering all grounds. all topics. It's gonna cover everything. This is like my test run to see how it goes with the camera and the backdrop. What I need as far as a backdrop camera. Like I said, another mic. I might need another mixer. I know I'm gonna need another camera. But as we go, it's gonna just be me, the mic, the camera, and the backdrop. And we're gonna talk about the things that I have upcoming for 2024, the things I have, what's coming, what's going on with me and Washington Elite Athletics, WEA, what's going on with the Footwork Factory. It's my private training field I built at the House, the turf field. Things we got going on with that, getting some 7-on-7 done this summer, training, getting B-Wash going, getting him faster, things we're going to work on. But this is my test run for the day to check on sound, the camera, the mic, how well the mic works, the camera, what it picks up, backdrop, see how I do on this microphone. Me and this mic is going to be friends. It's going to be my new best friend. We're going to talk about everything, how I can get it set up, where I set this up, where I can set it up, put it out there, get the comments going. You know, I gotta get the learning, get my nieces and nephews over here to help me out, get it set up. We're gonna post this podcast on my YouTube station, Washington Elite Athletics on YouTube. We're probably posting on Facebook, post some clips on Instagram. Also, I've been listening to these podcasts. It's not only the video, but posting the audio as well. Somebody might want to ride along and listen to Coach Washington sound as they go up and down the road. We talk about these issues in the state of youth athletics, hard to find referees and things of that nature. People hard on the refs. We got to clean up our sports, our parents, everything. But I'm about to get off this. I just wanted to give it a good old test run and see how it goes, see how I did today. Coach Wash signing off.